African nations have been urged to revolutionize education by embracing locally developed AI solutions. We'll get this report by Rose Kabuku.
At the Africa Premier AI Conference, the need for Africa to develop sovereign AI in education systems that embody the continent's value, cultures, and aspiration that will ensure a future shaped by African innovation and ownership has been emphasized. Some of the stakeholders in attendance noted the effectiveness of foreign AI in African classrooms is wanting, citing language barriers, curriculum distortion, and algorithm colonialism. Calls were made for more investors to take on the task of funding locally developed AI.
In developing countries, we need that kind of high-quality education, and we need it delivered contextually aligned with Kenya, Kenyan values, Kenyan logic and contextual alignment, Kenyan linguistic styles, Kenyan references, Kenyan frames of reference, Kenyan metaphors, Kenyan analogies. How better to teach a Kenyan citizen than the Kenyan way of biology, not the American way of biology? There are too few teachers that are capable to handle 55 million people, or 35 million of those 55 that need to study. So Arthur bridges that gap. Where one teacher before might have been able to handle a classroom of say 30 or 50 people, now one teacher can handle a classroom of 5,000 or 10,000 people virtually. So you don't need those brick and mortar buildings anymore. You don't need bus systems. You don't need to buy textbooks for 10,000 people. You don't need to have backpacks. You don't have to provide food, transportation, lodging for all those students. That same institution now can service a much wider audience online in a hybrid environment and bridge that gap where teachers simply aren't available.
The use of Arthur, which is an education online learning platform. This AI, the way it has been launched today, it is an agent that is equalizing education, whereby once you use this online tool based on AI, it brings equalization in a way that it doesn't matter which school you are going to. It doesn't matter whether it's a rural school, deep down in the villages, whether you are going to Mangu or you are going to Harvard. This LMS platform equalizes education.
African nations are now called to embrace locally developed AI to ensure ethical, sovereign, and promotion of equal learning opportunities.